Pause that for a sec. Pause that for 1 sec, babe.
Why?
Here's that.
You literally asked me to do something. And
I know. I didn't stop you and say stop doing what you're doing to do this. I just said, here, this is for you. Pause your TV.
Hold this.
Just push that back. It won't go any further back.
No, not that.
I know. I get it.
Hold it.
I'm just going to try to push it over here.
Someone tried to open this last night.
No.
Why is it halfway not fully pushed
Because
down?
I couldn't open it all the way or close it all the way last night because it was a very awkward angle that I was in. I know you saw that. Oh, beautiful. Instant fucking breath.
Please have my balloon.
No, stop.
I promise I won't do it.
We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. What?
I've always wanted to do a trick with a balloon and a coin.
You're not getting the balloon back.
No. Let me tell you the trick first, okay?
Uh-huh.
You put a quarter or a penny, any type of coin, into the balloon, blow it up, hold it, and then shake it around. The coin will go around the edges and stuff.
Okay, you can do this, but not this moment.
Well, can you at least get it down so I can put the quarter in and then put it back up?
Just put the quarter somewhere safe or you won't forget about it.
Yeah, but I'll forget about it.
Elliot, please, for the love of God, babes, listen.
When can I have my balloon
listen.
back? No. I promise that I won't.
Well, I can tell you that literally right now, it's not going to be for a while because already this morning, we've gone straight into a tailspin. So, you know why you had it taken away. You were given an answer. You asked for it. I said no.
Why?
That doesn't mean sit and beg me and try and like make all these, what is the word I'm looking for? Like wheeling and dealing, trying to find a way to move into it. I said no. No. Chill out. I'm not gonna do that. Literally, it was fine in here. It was so quiet. And then I literally just, I swear, dude, he has like a sixth sense for it. I don't even have to say anything. I don't even have to say like, hey, I'm turning my live on, buttons pressed. All I have to do is just quietly and set my phone somewhere. And then literally his back could be turned. And then it's just all of a sudden like the ears perk up and now it's time to act up in the house. Like instant. I swear to God, it's fucking instant. Like we're literally, I'm like, oh my God, it's so calm and quiet and peaceful in here right now. Let me just turn on the live and start doing what I'm doing. Since I'm already just quietly doing my thing, let me just turn the live on and just quietly do my thing but I swear to fucking God, it's literally instantly. It's the second the live turns on, a personality shift happens. And like, I don't know how to work past that because one, this is like my job right now. This is my only form of income right now that's outside of whatever, and until I can get my situation situated, then this is what I've got. So there's no other option. So he has to learn how to stop doing that. Like, you can't be a different person on camera. That's not cool, dude. You are the same person in front of me and Daddy as you are in front of Papa Jerry as you are in front of the camera. That's how you're supposed to be. It's called integrity. You gotta maintain who you are at all times. Your authentic, true self. No matter what, no matter who you're in front of, no matter what you're doing, you always maintain your true self. And I know you see me do that. So I don't know where you know, I mean, I do understand that Dad does act different in front of Papa as he does in front of I get it. I get that there is that instance, but that's different. That's your dad being more polite and respectful, not being a completely different person. Where's the other baby seat at? Do you see this? Look, it's almost round. Like, you can still see like where I've sat on my flat ass for like the entirety of my life. But you can see that it's starting to get round. Like, you can literally see curvature here and curvature right here. Like, it's obviously still flat right there, but there's curvature here and there's curvature here. I know it's really shallow, but like, I've literally wanted that for 40 fucking years almost, you know? And I've never had it, and I've never been able to find the willpower to keep going. And I'm just really proud of myself. I can't believe it. I like literally can't believe it. Cause like I don't eat right and stuff, you know, and I'm just like, dang, if I had enough money to like eat well and like maybe even get like a gym membership or something like that and like have access to more equipment or, you know, whatever, like, wow, you know, like I bet I could really do a lot, but I'm just gonna have to do what I can do from here for now on, you know, my diet that I have. So until then, but it's something to look forward to. And I just like, honestly, like, again, I know it's totally shallow, but I'm allowed to have moments, okay? Like, I'm a human being. But like, I've never been like totally happy with my body. I'm a fucking girl in today's world, you know what I mean? And while I love myself and I accept myself no matter what, like, my boobs are so empty that when I do this, they dent inside out. Like, literally the boob goes like this, okay? I don't care. I will never get a boob job. I love my body the way it is, you know, and I love myself. And like, I accept things for what they are, because that's just, it is what it is. I take you as you are. So, but like, to have like some kind of like ideal standard, you know, like in my mind, the ideal standard, you know, is to be physically fit, like to have muscles. I don't necessarily care about being thin. What I want for me is strength and like strong ass, strong core, strong person, you know? And so like, I've always wanted, like the only thing I ever wanted, okay, all I ever wanted was literally from my knees to here. That's it. This is all I care about, is this area right here, you know? Because it's uncomfortable to sit down. It's uncomfortable to lay down. When I lay on my side, my like knees touch and my hips try to touch because there's no fat in between my knees. So it literally causes me severe problems if I don't like sleep with a pillow under my leg. But I don't have any extra fucking pillows. They cost, you know? So it's just one of those things, like, I don't know, I'm just kind of proud of myself. And I'm excited too because, you know, people think all the women in their 40s, or I'm sorry, young women in their 20s are so stressed out all the time. You know, young women are so stressed out about how they're going to lose their youth, lose their beauty, blah, blah, blah. Dude, I've never been more beautiful in my entire life, okay? And that doesn't mean, I've been younger looking, and because of the youth, my face was more attractive. But I am infinitely better looking today than I ever was in my youth. Because not only do I have my physical appearance, which is like whatever, 7 maybe, I have my physical appearance, but I've also got my personality and my heart now that is like all together in this like unit. And so like, I know I love myself, you know what I mean? I'm just really proud of myself. I'm just really proud of myself because I am an ADHD, overwhelmed, super stressed out person who cannot even remember to take vitamins every day. So the only reason I remember to take my medication every day is because I have a physiological response if I don't take my medication. So I notice it. I'm like, oh God, shit, I didn't take my meds again. You know, it's...
Mom, can I please have my balloon back?
No.
I promise I won't do what you
I
think
love
I'll
promises,
do.
but yeah, I love
I
promises
wasn't
and all.
gonna do that. I was gonna do that coin trick. I was gonna do the coin trick, I swear.
Anyways, the most important thing to me, it's not even like just about the fucking looks or whatever. But I mean, that's obviously like, I'm happy to see that there is ass developing. But that's not ultimately it, dude. I'm telling you what, dude, it's painful. It is painful to be a bony person. It is painful. Every time someone knocks into you, there's no cushion. It goes directly to you. Ah, that hurt myself. There's like just, you know, direct muscle and bone attack. Oh, it really did hurt myself. There's really like, you know, instant muscle and bone, like so my chest and pain. It's just constant pain, you know, so. Oh, I'm so excited.
Orly's in here. The fan wasn't in the way.
He's being a good boy.
He could have escaped.
I'm not gonna be able to wear these. They're so nice. I want to wear them, but I'm gonna wear shorts.
When did you bring him in?
20 minutes ago.
When did you bring him in?
I don't know, like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, but you would have moved the fan in the way.
No, I forgot. Obviously.
Unless he escaped his area.
I
Oh yeah, you did.
forgot.
Can I please have one more chance with the balloon? Just one more chance. with
Either.
the- Please, Mom.
Huh?
One more chance with the balloon.
No, buddy. I'm sorry.
Come on. I pinky swear, and I solemnly swear that I was just gonna do the coin trick. I pinky swear and solemnly swear that I'm only gonna do the coin trick. Please, Mom.
Elliot, sweetheart.
I'm
Okay.
only-
This is your one and only chance. Sure. Just go up there and just do it. Now, you solemnly swore. So if you break that solemn swear, look at me in the eyes. You will never be trusted again. Do you understand? It's pretty lame thing, lame duck to lose your trust
You have
over.
to get it like this big. Sorry about that. Well, look, I was still holding it. I was only doing that to get the air out. What?
You see what I'm talking about? You make these promises and you swear, and then you literally immediately do what you were told not to.
I'm sorry.
That was the one thing, like that's it. I'm just asking you not to spread saliva all over my house. You want to do that? Go the fuck outside. I don't want to be covered in spit. I don't want my stuff covered in spit. It's an extreme pet peeve of mine. Spit grosses me the fuck out. It stinks so bad. It's full of bacteria. That is it. It is enzymes and bacteria. And white blood cells.
Look.
I can't do spit, dude. I can't do spit.
Here it goes. Look.
Nice.
Show them.
You're gonna have to come this way a little bit. So you're trying to make it roll, right?
It does do it.
You just gotta do the rhythm. Bounce it and then feel the rhythm. And then join it. There you go. You almost had it. You can hear it.
It's doing it. was going.
How do you turn this thing on?
Huh?
How do you turn this on? Never mind, figured it out. Did it?
Here it goes. Look.
Is there a hole in it?
No. I'm covering the thing and it's still leaking out air. Oh, by the way, I did get cut in the pool yesterday. Something sharp was in there.
In the pool?
Yeah.
What do you mean? On the ground?
No, in the pool I was swimming and then my finger got sliced for some reason. I said something was sharp in the pool and they said, no, it's just your skin got soft and peeled.
Maybe.
It wasn't. Here it goes. Look, I'm doing it.
You're good at that. Sound like a boxer using a boxing pad thing. Sorry about that, guys.
Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot pile number 2.
I'm taking the coin out
Welcome to
now.
reading. Today
Look.
we're taking a look at an
Okay,
important
just
message
remember,
from
it's
your
the
spirit.
that I have a
These are
problem
the
with.
decks that I'm
Okay.
using.
No, I was
Just
just
know
getting
that
the coin out
any
right
of
now.
them, will
You can
find
do that thing all you want
listed
outside.
down in the description box.
Just not right here on my bed, over my pillow,
Okay,
where I have to
so
lay my head all night and
introduce your pile to you.
breathe
Your
deep. I don't want to smell
crystal is
spit
the
all night.
beautiful moonstone. Your significator card is the full spirit moon with the keyword shine. And of course, if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, in that case, the signs for this pile are Leo.
This
Aries,
is the guy
Virgo,
from the original movie.
Welcome to your reading, guys.
That
If
wasn't
these are
him,
not
but
your
this
zodiac
is,
signs,
look,
please don't worry about it. It's just
Peter
another way
Venkman,
for
that's his
others
name.
to pick their
Peter
piles as
Venkman.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's
there's
check
obviously
out your
spade in
oracle
here.
cards first. You have new birth, guarded, and vigilant. Oh, vigilant. Okay, and you can see there's a highlight on the green here. The green butterfly, the green plant, and the green pearls even. New birth, guarded vigilantly. And then you've got shine. Oh, interesting. Okay. And also
I'm barely,
these
look, I'm just laying out the littlest there. How do I expect to get all the air out?
opposition,
You don't hold it like that. You just let it
reflection,
run the air out.
mirroring,
Without-
seeking balance,
Hey, can you bring me that squirt gun thingy?
push,
What?
pull dynamic, internal conflicts, uncertainty, wavering, acknowledgement, and respect. Okay. You have the runway.
Oh, can you pass me the squirt gun?
And you can see the cage,
Squirt gun.
the runaway.
Thank you.
That's right, the runaway. Secrets, running from problems. Confrontation and running from problems. How interesting. That can't be a coincidence. You've got Jupiter and Cancer with speculation. Just perhaps inspect something. And you've got, wow, Saturn and Sagittarius with fulfillment. And that's such a positive card because this is the talisman for winning the lottery. So I see huge fortune and good luck in this card for you. You've got Saturn in
That's the
Libra
second
with
thing I've heard about
devotion.
winning the lottery in the last 2 days.
It's
Oh
so
my God,
different.
thank you, D-Rock. I'm gonna go spend it right now on drugs.
The energy of
Whoa, it's working.
Scorpio with endurance. Very interesting.
Exploded.
Get the plastic that went behind the pillow.
I almost feel like you're getting a message of don't run away from a specific issue or
There
challenge.
goes my balloon.
Confront it.
Oh
Receive
my
confrontation
gosh, I
with
spun
endurance.
it too
Confront
fast.
it with great strength. And
Oh.
Covered in spit.
really lucky to see something
Oh,
that
hilarious.
you weren't expecting to see. Let's take a look at your tarot cards.
What's that? Was that your tooth?
No.
Did you do that with your mouth?
Okay.
Oh.
I was
So-
having it here and it just popped off.
What is your
And it
important
popped up.
message from your spirit guides? You've got the Six of Cups. It's interesting. Pile number 1 started off with the background of the Six of Cups as well. Okay, you've got the
Thanks.
10 of Cups.
What'd they send?
The Four of
$1.99 and
Swords.
$4.99 to accuse me of being a drug addict.
Why?
The Five of Swords.
Because people do that, honey. I don't know. It's something that people do online. It's a part of the whole
You've got the
trolling
Queen
thing.
of Cups.
I don't know.
And
Have you ever seen me use
push your
drugs?
cards
No.
just a little
Listen,
bit to
listen.
be able to pull out one
Listen.
more card. The King of Pentacles.
You're
Queen
supposed
of
to wait
Cups.
till I bend over and then do it.
Right, I think how I want to start your reading is to take a look
Hey,
at
can
the
you get that
universe
weird
card.
stick?
Guard
Oh, sure, no problem.
vigilantly. I love this for you. So let's see what it says before we begin.
I
Let me
broke it.
pull out the guidebook to the number
I broke it. The fart machine.
24,
I broke it.
and it says, in every
They're not stupid. It's called willful ignorance.
Can you grab my little thing over there on the table?
What? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. There we go. I forgot to turn DC on. So it wasn't charging any of the Bluetooth thingies.
creative process,
They'll take the Angel of Glass. They'll just take the money back as soon as they have the
opening
opportunity.
of a new
sad.
cycle of life, there is
They'll
a
refund the
time
money.
of vulnerability.
They're not
I'm
actually
sad,
sending money.
Mom.
Why?
This
My
vulnerability
balloon.
is natural and appropriate. It is the
You want to know what
learning
we're lucky about?
to become steady on
What
its legs.
that didn't happen? This flying
Those
at the
legs will
tablet.
become remarkably powerful in time.
It'd
But the
crack it.
process of growth and maturity has to take place. And that requires some wobbly first attempts. It cannot be any other way. Very interesting. Perhaps why you've got confrontation versus run away.
I'm gonna re-listen to that.
And it says, in every creative process, in every birth, in every opening of a new cycle of life, there is a time of vulnerability. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the foal learning to become steady on its legs.
Stop falling over.
Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time. But the process of growth and maturity has to take place. And that requires some wobbly first attempts. It cannot be any other way. Very interesting. Perhaps why
Look.
you've got confrontation versus run away.
I
yeah,
pushed
this
it
is
in
becoming
fully.
clearer
Now
by
I
the
suck.
second.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
See, I feel
You're
like
gonna give
with
yourself
Like a
the moon, there's so
jacket.
much
blister.
mystery in the situation that you are in.
Oh.
Obviously, you're going through a challenge.
What happens if I do it here?
And the first instinct that you feel
What happens
is to
if I
run
do
away
it
from
here?
it. When something
I mean,
is
you're
not
gonna cause
easy,
yourself blood blister
we
eventually.
feel engaged, and the first instinct is to free ourselves. And while emotions are there to help us from danger to move towards the things that is good for us and away from the things that are potentially dangerous, they're not always to be trusted either, because they are almost like programs from the subconscious mind. Sometimes they come due to past trauma. Sometimes our brain thinks something is dangerous when really it could be the best thing for us, and so on and so forth. What I'm trying to say is instinctually, or at a first reaction, you feel like you want to run away from this issue or challenge that you are going through. It's not easy. Obviously, you're not good at it at the moment with what we've read from the new birth card. But you're guided here to confront it. It might feel annoying, it might feel too hard to endure, and it might feel frustrating because you may not yet have the skills to stand up on your own 2 feet and walk. But your guides are saying, and your important message here is, don't run away from it. Confront it and endure it a little bit, because it takes time to build the muscles, to take yourself out of the situation and be free. Because the fact of the matter here is, through your trials and through your, just like exercise, through you enduring this and going through this until you're able to walk out of it, you will be achieving great fulfillment. You are going to be so lucky in this situation, and you literally have the dollar sign. If this is about something that will get you money, then in that case you will be rewarded greatly with great wealth. You have no idea. This is like winning the lottery. This is like being poured with money. If this is not, if the results are not money, maybe it's health, then you will get great health. If the results are anything pertaining to your goals, you're going to be so lucky with it, with this type of devotion, and it's going to give you so much more than you can imagine. Your pile has some similar energy to pile number 1, and I would say if you're drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend it, because if you're drawn to it, you will find that you will be able to put the message together and understand exactly what your important message is, get more details and information. But you can see here with the 4 of Swords that what you're learning and growing at the moment, although could be very painful, do you see? It's not easy to try things at the beginning. You can see some mer children who are playing with swords. You know, they shouldn't be playing with swords. But regardless, you can see that they've hurt themselves here. So I feel like the message is you're very early on in your path, and maybe you're doing some things that you feel are out of scope or too advanced for you. Yeah, I think too advanced for you, and so it really hurts. And
Did you hear that?
coldness, maybe it's
Mom?
too cold, like the environment that you're in is cold, it's harsh. But in any case, your guides are kind of like giving you a pat on the back, and they're saying, we can see what you're going through. We know it's not easy, but take it as feedback. This is how you learn and you grow. Really nothing bad is going to happen. It's that training of muscles is only going
Thank
to
you so
affect
much.
you
I have literally no idea how to say your
as a
name.
positive. It will be
A
giving
fox!
you great.
Or a kitty.
So 6 of Cups is growth, and this is talking about how little by little you're going to see this new birth grow. It takes time, but it will be growing in front of your eyes every day. And one day soon, with the 10 of Cups, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. One day, you're going to be so happy that you chose to stick to it. And while all this child energy that's going on in your reading where you feel like something is so hard because you're at an early stage of it, it's not easy. One day when you mature, or when this thing matures, you're gonna be so proud of yourself that you reserved and you stayed there.
Okay, we're gonna leave in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Reserved, I said reserved
To go
because
into
of the
town?
ice, but I wanted to say
No.
that
You
the
can
things
go
you're
get,
learning now
Cheez-Its.
will at some
now.
point be very useful.
We have literally no
when you
food.
start using it. So what you're doing now may look like maybe
Michelle
useless
sent a little bit of money.
exercise, may feel like, what am I getting out
Michelle
of this?
sent, I have
Why am
$50.
learning math in school? What is it gonna teach?
I have $50, so with that $50, I have to get enough gas to last us the next 24 to 48 hours, and I have to get us like some food items so that we have food to eat. So look at me, we're gonna be on a super tight budget. I have very little money, okay? Like literally this amount, that's it. And so that's what I'm gonna use now to get just to get us through the next couple of days. So I'll get some like eggs and some bread, shit like that. So we'll have a lot of eggs and bread for the next couple days. What? Grab a cup, put it in your cup.
I need help.
You don't. No, you don't. You've got this. I know you do. You're a big boy.
Teach me. Why am I learning this? How am I gonna use it in my life? And then you grow up and you
That's
realize
fine.
that
You can
that
use it.
specific
You can
thing
use it.
You did actually use in your life.
Because I'm
So it's
You
what
have a
I'm
drinking
saying.
cup.
You're going through a challenge. Maybe you don't see the point at this point, and you're like, I don't see a point. I'm tired. I'm gonna run away from this. And you're being guided to stick to it. Stick to it. It's gonna give you so much learning and so much growth that one day
Wait, you can drink out of
is
one
gonna
straw and I can
provide you
drink
with
out
so
the other.
much happiness.
Mhm.
You're gonna be so proud of yourself
Can you help?
that you persevered, that you
No,
stayed.
you can do it. Set it on the small table.
And that you
You got
stopped.
this. I believe in
You
you.
will reflect back.
And I made wild plum jam from scratch and jarred it and everything.
Okay, I really do
I
help.
need
This
to
thing is
eat it.
open fully.
Elliot,
What?
cereal is one of the first things children learn how to do on their own. Open it up. Look, make a tunnel. Straight tunnel. You see that? How there's a straight tunnel for the ice, the stuff to flow in. Grab the end and grab the top. And give it a little shake. There you go. There you go. There you go. See? Dude, you can pour cereal on your own. If you make a little mess, it's fine. You can always pick the mess up. Just leave the bag on the counter, roll it up real good. Use one of the clips. Roll the bag up. Roll
I
the
don't.
bag
I can't
up.
even get it in the box.
Roll the bag up. It doesn't have to go in the box. Just roll the bag up. Thanks. So that all the cereal doesn't go stale. Good job. Look at that, everybody. Elliot poured cereal for himself for the very first time in his life at 9 years old. So proud.
You drink out the blue straw, I drink out the
I'm not going to drink out of your water cup, but that's all right. Thank you. Thank you, AE. Thank you so much. God bless you too.
A-E. A-E.
That's their name, AE.
A-D.
No, AE.
A-E. That's hay.
No, it's A. What a happy distraction you are.
A. Thanks, A.
So funny how these people who don't have children would tell me how what parenting is like. Y'all are stupid. You don't know your ass from your fucking elbow. So shut up. Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say. No one cares what your opinion is about my parenting style.
And you guys don't even.
Watch your cup.
And you guys don't even know the difference between your dang butt to your mouth.
Pretty true too.
Because you always.
Talking shit.
Yeah! That's what I was going to say. Talking to. This is the smallest. See? Smallest one ever.
Yep. Sure is. Tiny little checks. Yeah. Okay, happy distraction. I'm gonna wait. You let me know. I'll subscribe to you. You let me know whenever you're ready to start live streaming your fucking life with your kids, okay? I'll watch it. We'll see how much better than me you are. Or we'll also take note of your lifestyle, and if you have a community around you, or if you have a partner, or if you have any kind of assistance in any way, or if you're all by yourself in the middle of the woods, and how you handle that. I will not hold my breath. Thanks, Samantha. Life is not... The thing is that I'm just a normal fucking everyday person just existing. The difference is that my whole, like, my struggles are public for people to see. That's the only difference. Everybody behaves the same way that I behave. It's just that nobody is brave enough to fucking admit it.
True.
Everybody loses their temper. Everybody gets frustrated. Everybody can feel overwhelmed. Literally everybody. And if you say that I'm some one-off horrible person, you have no worldly experience. You're very sheltered. But thanks for the topic. Something to talk about. Here, I was just gonna bore you guys with showing off my half-naked body, but nope. We'll just argue over kids stuff instead. That sounds fun. I'm not a hippie, Martina. I'm a fucking hillbilly redneck. GJ. You got it. GJ. GJ. I want to go to Japan. My sister went to Japan for her senior trip in high school.
Who? Brianna?
Tiffany. You guys, it's Japanese yen, so I don't know what the conversion rate is.
Did she go to Tokyo, Japan?
What? But I think it's like $5. $6.
Did she go to Tokyo, Japan?
She did go. Wait, right? Tokyo, Japan, right? Yeah, I think so.
More people are doing.
No, I do not listen to the Grateful Dead, and no, I haven't sold the truck yet.
Actually, you have, but the
girl who was gonna buy it ended up getting a free truck from a family member, so I have to sell it to someone else. But I got I was messaging someone this morning who says that they have cash and they'll buy it. I just have to like find a replacement car because my neighbor has sold the one that I was gonna borrow.
What she has?
Mhm.
How?
Did you see the Ultima? There you go. It's gone.
Why did she sell it?
Got bills to pay.
Huh?
She got bills to pay. That's what she does for a job. She buys and sells cars. That's her job. That's her job. And then her and her partner fix them up and then sell them.
Look, there's a man walking up the road. They have a garbage picker-upper and a chainsaw box.
They're walking the street looking for garbage.
That's what good people do.
That's right.
You can tell that man's not a drug addict.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he's not a drug addict. Although there are drug addicts that are big like that. It is possible.
And that pick up garbage.
No, probably not.
No, I'm saying you can definitely tell he's not a drug addict because he's picking up garbage.
And his skin looked really healthy, and he was exercising. My muscles are starting to develop enough to where I can start to get my form correct. So like previously, like last couple of weeks, I've just kind of been just doing the thing and not stressing out too hard about having perfect form. I'm more concerned with the way that it feels than the way it looks, right? So what I'm realizing now is that the muscles that were underdeveloped, so severely underdeveloped, like the one that was like right here, this little muscle right here, and the one that goes from here to here, like this muscle that's in here, behind this muscle, and then the muscles that are in my ass, like they were just so severely underdeveloped that they were not, there was no brain body connection, so I could not cause these muscles to engage and then do what they were supposed to. So like my body, I would do exercising, and if I tried to do it with great form, all I would do was end up using the muscles that are overcompensating for the weak muscles. And so I have to like do specific localized exercises, like sit here for fucking 40 minutes and just turn my elbow back and forth with like really light weight, just to try to build up this muscle and this muscle where it needs it. But now that that's started to happen, I'm starting to feel like when I'm getting into proper form. And it feels so good. Now I understand why those men's thighs always look so thick. It's because they're literally tightening their ass muscles, and it, to me, before, it just felt like I was squishing my crotch forward and squishing up my butt. But now when I do it, it just feels like I'm tightening my butt muscles and correcting my pelvis. I did not know that the pelvis was supposed to be like this. I thought it was supposed to be like this.
What?
But it's not. It's supposed to be like this.
No.
Your pelvis. When you're like exercising and stuff, you're supposed to have your core engaged and your glutes engaged. So this is what it's supposed to look like.
So it hurts?
No, it's just tilting forward. You see that little tiny micro movement? Look, that right there. It's that little difference right there. It's just the muscles are relaxed, engaged, relaxed, engaged, relaxed, engaged. Feels good. It makes my body feel good. Oh my God, Bonnie, that's right. I forgot I said that. Everything is going to my ass. It's working. So, you know, society has been actively creating a subset of people who, when given the opportunity to do so, will lie, cheat, and manipulate. And you know what's the craziest part of this is that Native Americans, they didn't lie. Like, there was no lying in the community. Like, it was just, that's why they're so trusting of the white settlers and the Spanish settlers and stuff, because there were no lies in their way of living. It was just like, well, why would you lie? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. So they're easily taken advantage of, right? Well, lying does not come naturally like that. It just doesn't. It does not come naturally. To hide things from another person. Like we live in an abundant world where everything that you ever wanted or needed is always right there. So, you know, in a world where we don't have technology and things, there's no need to have secretive, miserly type personas. This has only come from having stuff and having things. Oh my God, thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you so fucking much. Okay, good. I'm gonna get groceries. So basically, we've been trained and we've been shaped into behaving like this. And it's not normal. That's right, AE. Exactly. That's exactly right. Exactly right.
What?
You popped your balloon.
Can we buy a pack of balloons
No.
at Walmart?
No, honey, we can't have balloons out here in the wilderness because of the animals. It's just not a good idea.
Yeah, but when one pops, I could just grab another one
Right.
after I throw the first one away.
Right, and it sounds like a bunch of plastic, rubbery mess everywhere to me.
After I throw it away, I said. And I want to be doing it outside. I would be doing it inside always.
Are you watching your movie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, there he goes again. Look, there he goes.
Yeah, cool. Oh, my pubic bone wants to crack.
What?
Oh, my pubic bone. Fuck.
What's that?
The bone right here. Pubic bone.
It wants to crack?
There's.
What? What do you mean by crack? Break crack? Or crack crack? Like a butt crack.
I mean, like, it needs to pop. It's getting hot. Yeah, Bonnie, exactly. What are you doing, baby? Don't mess with that stuff. Don't mess with those grits.
I'm not messing with the grits. I'm wondering why it didn't go into this. It dragged it away so it could get to the grits.
Grits are more nourishing. That's chocolate. It's poison to animals.
Well, I wish it ate it. Don't you?
I mean, no, because then I'd have a dead rat somewhere in here.
Yeah, but then we would at least find it.
No, not necessarily. We would just smell it for God only knows how long.
It also got into the cheese. Wasp!
You're fine.
It's trying to make a nest.
You're fine. You can choose to leave that area.
It's making a nest.
You can choose to leave that area.
No, it's literally making a nest. It's staying still.
Okay.
Now it's going to recruit more wasp friends. Trying to find a way up.
My ponytail almost pulled me down.
Please grab this.
Elliot,
Right? It's
buddy,
following me.
if you are afraid of it, get out of the kitchen. That is too hard. Hey! All you did is just make it mad, and all you're doing is blowing that into the fan, which is coming right back at us.
I am rating.
Don't put it over food. All right, now give him a chance to stop. Just let him go. Let him go. Just let him go. He'll leave.
You can't. Every window is closed.
You open the curtain for him. Don't press. I don't know, but I don't want to step on him.
Oh, no, he's just being a dummy.
Just trying to find out how to get out.
These sunglasses are nice.
I love that, Bonnie.
See my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna put them back on. Don't look.
Where did my jewel go? What I took it off the charger. You gonna go around?
What?
So that I don't get hit in the face
You
by
know
you.
what? I'm hopping back up.
We're gonna leave here just shortly, okay? Okay.
Said that poor child.
They always say that poor child. They always say that kind of crap. It's
Yeah,
true.
but he said, "What's up with your crazy eyes?" And then he said that poor child.
I told you not to read.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna use this as a toenail clipper. Okay? This, look. I'm gonna clip my toenails with it.
If you break my the case that charges my Apple earbuds, I'm gonna be very upset. Those are very expensive.
The cases?
It's all expensive. It's almost $150. Please do not. Elliot, please.
Uh-oh. It's controlled the car. Possessed the plane. Mom, there was this guy that he was going to buy a what's it called? There was this guy. I was watching a video of a guy that was watching a video, or not a video, but what I'm trying to say is, I was watching a video of a guy buying a plane ticket, and guess what?
What?
When he was buying the plane ticket, he looked at other plane tickets too.
Okay.
There was the worst fail design. It was the worst fail design video. And guess what? The video, the plane thing, guess what? They made it, and guess what? The third row closest to the windows, guess where they were? Outside of the plane. in the thing, in the photo thing, it was outside of the plane. Did you hear me?
Yep, it was outside of the plane. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Come on. Like, need more weight. Just gonna do it holding one side and then the other, I guess. Can't be doing that all uneven. This is awkward as shit. Why is my medication fucking working?
Let me know if my cheeks turn purple. Watch. Did they?
Don't do that. You'll make yourself hurt. Hey, you can make yourself pass out because of our heart issue.
Hurt issue? What hurt issue?
The heart issue that we've both got.
What hurt issue?
Heart palpitations.
What's heart palpitating?
It's when your heart skips a random beat or whatever. It makes a fluttery feel.
Mom,
Yep.
can I have a snack?
Yep.
Like what?
Cheez-Its.
I don't want
Elliot, all we have, that's literally it. We have Cheez-Its and we have cereal, and that's it. There's zero food in the fridge. Zero.
What about the food my dad?
There's no food from your dad's. There's no food from your dad's.
Yeah, but what about the food we brought?
We ate it at your dad's.
All of it?
All I brought back was a bag of sugar and chia seeds.
Sugar?
Yep.
Why did you not leave the
We
sugar?
ate it. We ate our food. And I
Why
brought
didn't
back
you leave the
we
sugar?
brought back our food
Why
that I
did-
would need here at home to eat and use.
Well, why did you bring sugar?
Because it's my sugar that goes to my coffee. Why would I leave it, you know? Your dad has sugar at the house. I like brown sugar. Anyways, yeah, we don't have nothing. We have nothing. Anything that was here is not good.
How?
Because
It melted.
because it was in here for a week. With no like refrigeration or any kind of like maintenance or care.
What about the lollipops? Those are fine. And I'm only supposed to have 1 or 2 a day.
A lollipop is a sweet treat reward for something. It's not something that you should sit and eat back to back to back to back. Because you have zero self-control, you have zero impulse control, you just can't be allowed to have free access to those things because you do not regulate yourself. You will take it all and be done with it. But if you could start showing some self-control, and or when you're reminded to use self-control, you can stop and take a deep breath and regain control of yourself. Showing effort is really all Dad or I ever care about, for real. So if you should show that you're trying really hard, then that's all we need. You don't have to be perfect and do the best job. All you have to do is try. Trying matters. It means you're trying. It doesn't mean you're just like, oh well. That was a good deep stretch.
What? This is fun.
Sorry, I had to message my friend back home. I need weights. I need heavier weights. Oh, Billy Ann, that fucking sucks so bad. So I had something sort of like that happen. I went to my husband's house, and then when I came home and fired up my refrigerator and everything, my refrigerator just wouldn't work. And so for 3 days, everything was like at bad temperatures. And so all of my sauces and like everything, I mean, I had just gone grocery shopping like right then before. I think the day before my fridge stopped, like the heat wave happened, which is why my fridge stopped working to begin with. And that lost all my groceries. So we have no food.
He was a fire master all along. Look. Look. He never knew it, but look.
Huh.
Look.
What?
Keep watching. She lights her last match. A ghost. And the fire gets taken away from it. Watch. Fire master. He was fire master the whole time. Wait, keep looking. Look, look. No. Quick, he's about to shoot the fireball. Mom. Mom.
What?
I think Charizard is real. He is Charizard.
He is like Charizard.
And look, everybody unfroze after that from his explosion of fire.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's frozen stuff. I
No.
forgot that was the movie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Simmer down with the bowl.
What?
Remember that you've had cereal, okay? And it's literally just a bowl full of sugar.
Look at it.
So look at me. Hey, hey.
Look.
I've eaten
Hey,
sugar, so I'm going to choose self-control.
Ah.
I'm trying to get your attention, honey.
I'm listening.
I'm trying
and
to.
watching.
Hey, I'm trying to remind you so that you can do it. I'm trying to help you. Hangnails.
I had a weird dream.
Oh yeah.
Guess what it was?
What?
It was a dream that I went to every talkie store. There was, of course, different talkie stores.
Talkie stores?
Yes,
Like
talkies.
Talkie the chips?
Talkie
Okay.
stores. And guess what?
Huh.
There wasn't just different kinds in one store.
Uh-huh.
There was a store for each kind. I went to the original store, the Roasted Flame store, the Blue Talkies store, which I do want to get blue Talkies and red Talkies, but yeah. Yeah, I went to each one of those stores.
That's interesting, Dream. What'd you do? Did you just eat Takis there?
Mm-mm.
I mean, you haven't even really had Takis that many times. I'm surprised you're dreaming about them. they're spicy.
Not all of them. Not all of them. I can't breathe.
Please don't say stuff like that. It's not funny. You
I
don't joke
can't.
about stuff like that. Crying wolf.
Okay.
Elliot Marshall.
I literally cannot.
Stop crying wolf about stuff like that.
I wasn't.
Because one day you're very seriously going to have an emergency and you could die because no one fucking believes you. Because you fake it so much that literally, I don't even, when you start saying help, I literally do not even flinch anymore when you start saying help. You know that? I don't even flinch. Because every single time you've ever cried for help, it is always fake. Every time. You have never called for help when you really needed it. Because you've never been in a position to really need it. You've been lucky. But one day it could happen, honey, and you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're maybe suffocating or drowning or you can't breathe and all you have is enough to say help one time and that's it. Now you can't say help anymore because whatever it is suffocating you. You're in this tiny space and you could die. Like, you could fall and hurt yourself really bad and you could be calling for mom, but I'm just going to ignore you. Because you always do that. It's not a good thing, man. It's like you've cried wolf entirely too much, bud. Please stop doing that, baby. You're not breathing oxygen. You're just breathing the carbon dioxide, and it will make you pass out. Please.
I was trying to do that with my mouth over it. So then no air would slowly leak out.
Okay.
I was blowing it in air at the same time.
I am so ready to have a 9-year-old instead of a 5-year-old. I've had a 5-year-old for 4 years and it's driving me crazy. No, it's not funny. I'm so very ready for you to like age up just a tiny bit, dude. Just a little. Please. Please. It's not that kind of refrigerator.
Is this what you looked like, Mom?
The P.O. box is in my YouTube description.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, this is just volleyball in my shirt. I was telling you. Yeah. I'm not actually like that. That iconic scream.
Wait, my rules checked out. Yeah, I don't know, Miss M. I'm trying to think. Miss MMS, if you find me on Instagram and send me a message, and I will, and you can send me a photograph of like what you wrote it out, and I'll see if it looks bad or if it looks something wrong or something. I was wondering about that. I had thought about it.
Mom, if it's okay with you, could I play Minecraft?
Yeah, you can, as long as you're doing kind and friendly things. Go ahead.
I ripped the ball off the top.
Bye, AE. Have a great day.
Bye. Adios, mi amigo.
No, his dreads are good.
I love.
I mean, he definitely does need maintenance, but he won't let me do it very frequently because it is painful. So I only do it like once or twice a year on his head. His hair is still maturing, so it really has to do what it has to do.
Oh wow! So all of the
It's
things
punching
I've
me,
done,
look.
all the things I've done. This is what it's given me. So 4 of Swords is rest. To
Mom,
finally
look at that.
rest, peace of mind. So one day you will be resting forever, like
Mom,
forever
look at that.
at peace. Maybe things will.
Mom,
Maybe you're doing something where now you have to work
watching
hard
this
for
one.
it, and then one day you don't have to even
I'm
work
watching.
at all, or that hard
I'm
at
watching, I
all.
see
Maybe
it.
not even at all. You give me that energy of
Do not.
doing the work now and not having to do it later at all. What's an example of that? Like building building a building, for example, and have it forever be there. Or studying for a degree, only to forever have it, and forever raise the job offers and so on. So whatever it is that you are doing now, it's that type of energy of working now and getting it forever. So yeah, I feel like you guys are simply saying, please don't run from it. Continue to be devoted and see through the problems or the challenges and don't run away from it. Like, this is meant to open your eyes to some things that you may not be seeing. And open your eyes could also be learning. It's meant to teach you some things. And these are court cards. Court cards have meanings, but they are court cards at the end of the day. And I feel like you will be amongst those who are emotionally satisfied and materialistically fulfilled. Amongst those people. One day you will be amongst those people. You know, I almost feel like I heard 1%. You know how there's like a small percent of people who are extremely lucky in something, like winning the lottery. These are like the 1% in the world who get money easily, for example, or like people with good genetics. They're a small percent who are just healthy no matter what they do, you know, something like that. So I feel like you're going to be amongst those who are absolutely emotionally fulfilled and materialistically fulfilled. That's really what I'm feeling with your Queen of Cups and King of Pentacles. And remember your significator card, the full spirit moon. The full moon is a time when things come into fruition. You start with the new moon, a new project, you start planting, you start working towards something. The full moon represents that full fruition of something. So take your time, just like the moon phases for things, and you do have the moonstone. Take your time for things to grow. Give it its time and be patient. And you will see what you've never seen before. All right. Push-pull dynamic. Even with the mirroring, what you put in, you will see on the outside. So let's pull out the rest of your cards. You've got the King of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. Sorry. The Ace of Swords. The Eight of Wands. There's a promise here of speed. The Five of Pentacles, a promise of receiving what you're not seeing and thinking you won't receive. There are two promises here. Just channeled and felt it in my heart. That these are your two promises. In fact, I'm going to honor that and leave them right there. Your two promises. Obviously, you are going through a time of uncertainty with the opposition card. You genuinely don't know how it's going to go. And in a time like that, it's very hard, I understand, to put in effort. How can you put effort that much towards something that you're even uncertain about? You can even see it here with your secrets cards. Things are hidden. You really don't know how it's gonna go.
Mom.
And thus you have the growth here. Growth.
No. Get out of the mods right now.
Well, can I tell you what?
Elliot, if you try and do that, you're gonna lose the game. And I'm
You
not.
are
Nope.
so
No,
tempted.
I'm
I'm
catching
not
you.
telling you to buy it. I'm not telling you
From
to
Stop
buy it.
now.
just tying you down.
If you don't enjoy your game, you're gonna
You're
lose
so
it.
I'm just
Play
trying
the
to
game.
tell you what it is. I'm just trying to tell you what it is.
Don't
It's
tell me.
furniture.
Get out of there.
Be
Yeah, but it's
emotional.
furniture.
The key
It's furniture for
is
your
balancing
normal
your
world.
You
emotions.
have so many mods already.
I don't have any
Your emotions
furniture.
guarded. Don't
We've
let
spent
them
already more,
get
too much
out
money on
of
that game.
control.
No, we haven't.
Keep
I
your
know.
eyes
Your dad
on the
has.
goal and allow it to
My dad
grow
has.
in due
Yeah,
time.
he has.
Don't
How much?
cut
Between the
Yourself
two of us,
free
we spent
now.
about $100
because
on that
you
game.
might feel good in the moment,
I only have
but
like
you
41
might not.
moms.
You
It's a
might
lot. If all
not
of them cost $1. Think
fulfill.
about that. And all of them don't
see
cost
the full
$1.
moon. See
Some
something
cost
to
about
its
it.
full potential.
That's right. So we spent about $100.
Especially that
I'm
you
listening.
will be amongst the free now, because you might feel good in the moment, but you might not. You might not fulfill. See the full moon. See something to its full potential. Especially that you will be amongst the lucky ones. Your promise here is that although it's frustrating in the moment, at the moment, although you really feel like you're not going to be given back, your two promises are things will move quickly for you. It's kind of like we know it's energy that's not comfortable. We know. In fact, this is fire, you know, this is a volcano. So with the lava, it's kind of like we know it's burning the most now. Let it take its time. Keep your eyes on the goal. And balance yourself emotionally. Think clearly what you need to do. And the two promises are, this will move just as it's burning, just as it is, just as it will move very quickly for you, very smoothly, very quickly. And your second promise is, you will be given so much, that which you're not expecting at all. The key is to confront this, build the muscles, get the learnings that will, one day you will really be grateful that you've learned, that you've used, that you've created for yourself, because being extremely happy is fated for you. It's something that you are meant to experience among those very lucky ones. Your new beginning is guarded vigilantly. Nobody can take it from you. It's kind of like it's there, no one can take it. Please come and take your great fortune. Okay, very quickly, let me pull out 3 cards to get your specific advice on what you are meant to do exactly to endure this, to go through this, to build these muscles. What specific advice do you have with regards to that? 3 of Swords. Do you see the whale here? It's kind of saying don't unalive something so big. I feel like, okay, I'm happy I asked this question because I was under the impression that you're at the very beginning of something. Okay, hold up. at the beginning of something, or do you have something big? No, it seems like you've gone far. Oh, I'm guessing that you've gone far. You've done so much. Okay, there are two different energies here. Working towards a goal doesn't necessarily mean that it will give us back, right? Sometimes we're lucky and it gives us back, and other times we keep working towards something and we haven't seen the results yet, correct? So the energy that I'm seeing here is that you've come a long way. You've done so much. And you're tempted to leave. It's so uncertain and you're tempted to leave. Although it's actually starting to work for you. It's starting to grow. And you are at a critical time, at a critical moment where you're developing the skills. As things work out, as things grow for you, as you've gone this far, you're at a critical time where you're learning. It's important. You know, you might have the idea that you're an expert, but really in the grand scheme of things, you will look back and go, oh, I was still learning. And we are all students at all times. So this is exactly what I'm grasping in your situation. You've gone a long way. You've built so much. You might even be a tycoon in whatever this thing is. And it's crazy because now I understand, your magnitude of your dreams are far bigger than where you are now. So you're not a beginner, but you're a beginner to the dream and the scope, the goal that you want to achieve. And so you've gone so far, running away now, maybe killing some huge potential, killing some huge things that you've built. Don't do that to yourself now. Be patient with that energy so that you don't break your heart with the Three of Swords one day. You've got the Emperor. You got this kind of energy. You got this. The Emperor is what? The Emperor is organized. The Emperor is systematic. The Emperor works from a plan. The Emperor constantly learns to see what's the right thing to do something. The Emperor with the Four is stable. So these are the specific types of guidance. And stay in control of the situation.
Are you fucking kidding me? As soon
Analyze
as I
it,
come over
just
here, you're
like
immediately
a
going to
good
go in the walkway.
savvy manager. Take a
Go
look
ahead.
at
Go on.
what is needed from this situation.
Well,
what
you
you
don't
need
have
to
to
do.
go back in there.
And from that place, take action. This is a message saying you got this. You know how to do this. You will do this. Stay at it until you build that empire. And the Eight of Cups. It's crazy, but I'm getting this idea of make sure you rest well. Resting, I know it's the Eight of Cups is walking away, but walking away could be like to leave whatever it is, this focus. I'm seeing someone sleeping. I'm getting this idea of resting, recuperating. Just as you're guided to take good care of something and confront it, you're also guided to rest well. Because if you keep a balance between the two, you will be able to go through this. Your key here is to honor it, to get a handle of it, make sure you do what is necessary because you got this. But you're also guided to be wary of when you need to rest. Don't take your downtime for granted. Don't take your resting and your needs to rest, to turn things off, to just wander off for granted. It is equally important as what you are doing. And the balance between the two of you, the two things will allow you to bring this into full circle. And your promise here, it will happen quickly and you will be receiving everything that you are maybe frustrated, feeling like you won't have. Perhaps could be the very reason with the uncertainty as to why you feel like you want to run from it. Don't run from it. Feel it, right? Don't run from it. Feel it. and you will get the results. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what
all
I'm
stupid comments.
reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it and that it brought you an important message that you need to hear right now. I wish you the best of luck with whatever challenge that you have in your life. Sending you so much love, and if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye! Hi pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at an important message that is meant to reach you now. An important message from your spirit guides. Okay, so these are the cards that we will be using for your reading today. If you're interested in any of them, you will find them listed down in the description box in case you want to find out their name or anything like that. All right, so let me very quickly introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful lapis lazuli in the shape of a star, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Your significator card is the plant kin with the sensitivity, with the keyword sensitivity. And of course, if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Libra, Capricorn. Where's the Taurus the other way around? Taurus and Scorpio. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. All right, so let's get straight into it and find out what is your important message from your spirit guides. You have Chiron with healing. There we go. So the keywords here are insecurity, wounds, vulnerabilities, deep-seated pain, teaching, powers, spiritual strength, difficulties, guilt, transmuting, and healing others. Okay, Chiron's pretty big energy for sure. All right, and the star now starting to give a bigger message than what I thought. All right, let's keep that there. Lapis lazuli will integrate the crystal into your reading in that case in today's reading. How can I do this? I'm just gonna move this and that's better. Right, so you also have Mercury in Aries with relentlessness. You've got Venus in Gemini with flattery. You have the Sun in Capricorn with achievement. Interesting. Do you see how the god Janus is looking at the restlessness in the past and is looking at achievement in the future? I mean, it's so clear, isn't it?
My
so
body
clear.
is changing.
All right.
I can fucking
You also
feel
have
it. I really hope one of you guys is working out with me.
Jupiter in Aquarius with innovation.
I mean, like regularly, Terry.
Transmuting, right?
Very
Chiron. And you've got the warrior, perfectionism and burnout. It's like the two sides of the warrior, isn't it? And finally, you've got the card. No, I think you won't see your card like that. That's better. You've got visions of life beyond death. It's kind of like seeing beyond what you're seeing now. Maybe with Chiron you feel like something is ending because it's painful. Maybe you feel like something is dying out. Maybe you feel like the challenges that you're currently going through are not giving or something. And you're being guided to look beyond that, to believe that there is more beyond that, to imagine with all of these eyes and the peacock feathers, to envision something beyond that. Don't create a fate of an ending for yourself, but rather shift your perspective towards achievement and don't decide that it's an end for you. Keep working towards it, whatever it is that you want to do, because you've got planned here. And of course with kin there's more to your message, but for now the clear message here is grow something, allow something to grow, and don't decide its death yet. Basically,
I gotta watch
you
myself
have
or
a
I'm
clear
gonna get
message
out
of fight for what you want. Alright, so let's pull out your tarot cards. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Really nice. Right, I think your cards popped out straight away. So, you have the 8 of spells, that's the 8 of wands. Look at the owls in everything. Wisdom goes a long way. You've got the Council of Animals. This is the Judgment card. There's
Love that
definitely
card.
something about, with the Wisdom and the Council of Animals, the Judgment card, something about judging the situation well, assessing the situation well. You got Moonlight. That's the Moon card. It's like the moon, the heavens reflecting on earth for us to see something. I don't know what it means yet. It's just my initial thought about this moon card. You've got, whoa, the 10 of Boons, the 10 of Pentacles. Now, I gotta stop here and say something I'm noticing. Look at all the owls together, the school of owls together. Look at the Council of Animals. And look at the word kin here. And then the 10 of Pentacles. Something about...
There's owls everywhere.
People in your reading. Or the people of your
Literally,
kind.
like, look at all of these cards.
Your
And these are 3 different tarot decks she's using.
Friends, your family,
Owl,
your colleagues,
owl,
or the people in your
owl.
field.
Look at the Judgment
or
card.
The people
Council
who are
of
on the same
Animals.
goal
I love that.
with this achievement that you're trying to achieve.
Oh.
Yeah, there's something about your community 100%. I don't know what it is yet, to be honest, but we'll find out. And you've got the Child of Boons. This is the Page of Pentacles. So look at that. 10 of Pentacles. What follows it? The Page of Pentacles. So it's really cool. It's giving me a lot of ideas already. But let's pull out the last card. And you've got the 8 of Swords. Starting out with an 8 and ending the roll with another 8. The 8s are transformation. So... yes, the 8s are transformation. A transformation that will lead to another. So this is talking about transforming something that will cause that specific thing to change. It's almost like you're trying to transform something directly, and it makes sense when we want a specific thing to change. We put all our efforts there. But I'm getting a unique message for you, that in order to actually transform that which you want, to get that achievement in your life that you are looking for, that special, huge achievement, you're actually guided to look in another direction first. First, you look in one direction, and then you look into that direction of achievement. And the 2 8s are showing me that you're guided to fight, surprisingly, in a direction that you may not be looking at yet. Transform that, and this will automatically transform the other. It's kind of like the 2 particles in quantum physics, how one particle moves in one end of the universe, causing the other to move. So it's that energy of focusing on something and seeing achievement in another area. I don't know how that is. I can't even figure out an example. Well, maybe if I think, that's probably why you have innovation with Jupiter in Aquarius, expanding your mind, realizing that sometimes, and when you expand your mind to think beyond of the current solutions or the current way that you're doing something, you will find that there are other ways to achieve the thing that you want. Speaking of which, it's like looking beyond, with visions of life beyond death. It's looking beyond what we usually see, right? It's looking beyond the right under our feet. It's looking a bit more spiritual, or using your imagination. I think it's talking about you using your imagination a lot, especially with the moon reflecting on in our water, the heavens reflecting on earth. This is so interesting. You can see it here. You reach the potential of something with the Ten of Pentacles. This will give you the new beginning and something else that you're so seeking for. Boons, by the way, in Hinduism is something that allows you to have your wish come true. So, like, let's say a god, a being gives you a boon, grants you a boon, a king grants you a boon. This means that this boon, one day, you can assign a wish to it, and that wish will come true. It's kind of like you rubbing the Aladdin lamp and being granted 3 wishes. A boon is something that you get, and when you are ready to make a wish, you get to have that wish come true. So it's really nice that you've got the boons here, spells.
His scapular just will not move the way it's supposed to.
This message. Who's this council? And what's your wish? What are you, most importantly, what are you supposed to transform that will transform
Can't get
you?
my elbow.
I think with all of these questions, the cool thing that we can do is to look at the card inviting us to look beyond the visible. I think this is the card that will help us. So let me pull out your guidebook, open to card number 44. 44? That might be a sign for some of you. 44. There we go. Visions of life beyond death.
There it goes.
Sacred vision is awakening within you. You are becoming blessed with the ability to truly see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. What was once considered consequential may soon be found to hold little consequence after all. What was once dismissed as an irritation or irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance. As mundane as something once appeared, it could now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into the being of the universal creator. This is sacred terrain beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way. The more open you are to receiving true vision, the more love you will feel and recognize within and around you. Something may appear to change form, to be shed, to be lost, or to die. But there is love within it always. This realization doesn't remove the pain of the loss. It does provide a way through which it can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. I'm seeing as I was reading, like 2 things were happening. I was reading the idea, and I'm channeling and envisioning something else in parallel. And it's kind of like, isn't it very close to what I've been saying here? What happened to me is exactly what I'm seeing with the 2 8s. Like, half of my brain or my attention is focused on what we're reading, but simultaneously, I kid you not, there's like this movie running, and I'm seeing so many things happening as I was reading your message. And they're not really entirely related, but I saw something. And it's really cool because it's like the same faces. One eye kind of looking at what I'm reading, but half of my mind is running with communication here, running on another vision. I was envisioning you that you one day tried to do something and it didn't work. You found it to be irrelevant. Or maybe someone liked you, or you were trying to do something, but it didn't work. And I'll tell you examples of what this energy means. Something you dismissed in the past. And then after a long time, I envisioned you in the future looking at that thing again and going, oh my God, I can do that now. Or, oh my God, this is so relevant. I dismissed this and saw it as something super insignificant, but I realized that this is exactly what I want. So examples of what I'm envisioning here are things like a project that you one day wanted to start, for example, or a hobby that you one day wanted to start. And you had these bunch of problems standing in your way, and you thought, oh, well, it doesn't seem like it's logical for me to start this hobby or to start this project. It's just not feasible. I don't have the time or the tools to begin this now. So you brushed it off for sure. And you went along your path, focusing on the important things in your life, let's say your children, your job, your partner, the goals that you had. And then one day, your life changes so much that you now see an advert that reminds you of this hobby or this project, or you're just sitting down thinking, what should I do? Oh, remember a long, long time ago when I wanted to start this project? I don't know how this relates to the 8s yet, but I'm just like, let's put all the factors on the table and then put it together. I can start doing it now. This is, look, that problem that I had with my children because I wanted to take care of them, they're all, married and in the university now and this, that, or the other. Or I was so busy with my partner, well, he or she's not there anymore. Or I was so focused on my career now, I've achieved the things that I wanted to have the time, or thing like that. And you start, and you find yourself now with the needed resources, the tools, everything that one day made it impossible. Now you have everything. You're ready to receive that energy into your life. Another quick example is looking at someone one day. You had all these ideas about the perfect partner that you wanted. So back then you had a friend or you had someone in your life, maybe they asked you out and you weren't interested at all. It wasn't the person you were looking for back then. As time changes and you matured and you've really learned more about yourself and what you want in a person is, and you changed your mind, everything changed in your life, and you meet that person and you suddenly open your eyes and you go, oh, hey, this is exactly the person I'm looking for. How did I not like this person in the past? It's because, of course, you've changed and everything changed. You've matured. Your taste has changed for sure. You would no way go back, for example, to the old criteria that you used to have. And this person is the perfect person, and now is the perfect time. They've grown, you've grown, and it's the perfect time for you to date that person. And anyways. That's what I'm seeing. These are just two examples. They could be endless. What I was envisioning as I was actually reading your cards,
life is suffering, yes.
The movie that was playing out, I was envisioning you considering something or looking at something in the past. It's not working. You brushed it off. You moved on with your life. Somewhere in your future, and look at that. Somewhere in your future, you're like, whoa, that's exactly what I want. Now, let's put our factors together. There's a factor of...
Is there a wasp around me?
There's a factor of you opening your mind beyond the limitations and fighting for something to achieve it. And there's a factor of one thing moving the other. Perhaps it's like the past moving the future, maybe. So let's put it together. The way you're thinking of things now, and I say thinking because of all the owls that I'm seeing, the way you're thinking or considering, judging something now will move things in your life like magic. Because as you expand your mind and think wisely about the challenge that you are going through, every effort that you put into that to think about how you can overcome this challenge is one step towards connecting to that infinite power of wisdom, universal wisdom. Every time you try to look beyond it, to see, expand your mind, to see how you can heal that situation, how you can go through this challenge to get to the other side where you're envisioning to be, is automatically moving you towards that magic. Because you're connecting to the above that will manifest the below. As above, so below. In the past, you have worked very hard, relentlessly, towards healing a challenging situation in your life, and you're still working hard towards it, to overcome that challenge, to get that which you are hoping for. I'm seeing that you are at a liminal time or at a critical time. And I see your guides. I think definitely these are your guides. I see them standing there holding their breath. Because as you are in that liminal time, everything you've worked hard towards, it seems like you are at a point of culmination where everything that you've learned and done and worked hard towards are all going to help you in that specific moment. There will be a moment these days where, whether you realize it or not, are like, at least spiritually, at a pinnacle point where you will either pass the veil, and probably these are the two energies, the spiritual world and the physical world. How you changing in the earth or the spiritual realm will change the earth. You see what I mean? That
be ready to go in about 10 minutes or so.
You won't see yourself crossing between these two worlds, but it's a very critical moment. It's like everything you've worked hard towards to grow as a person, everything, like things spirituality, financially, work-wise, physically.
Oh my God, there's literally a muscle underneath my butt bone right now.
It seems like you are at this,
like it's not my actual butt bone touching the ground.
Of everything.
This is crazy.
Working together at a moment in time.
There's a butt.
For you to pass to the other side. At this point, your guides can't interfere. They've perhaps helped you with some opportunities, helped you with messages, helped you with guidance, and perhaps this is why this is such an important message that you need to hear. Because at this moment, they can't send you any messages. You've got to use your own judgment. That's the expansion of the mind with Jupiter and Aquarius. That is the moment where you must make that judgment to expand your mind to move to the other side. That is the moment that you got to get up on your own two legs and walk to the other side. And as you do that, you leave
if you could just show me a direction I could go, that'd be great.
Shift and you're thinking to the right idea, take the right action, you will see your world change entirely in a blink of an eye. You will see, you know how some people, their worlds change over night and day? You know how when sometimes, in a moment of time, whether good or bad, your life changes just like that? When you told yourself, I never knew when I was going to bed yesterday that I will wake up today to all these changes, good or bad? 10 of Pentacles answers the question of good or bad. Page of Pentacles. A new beginning of a wish coming true. It's a boon. The 10 of Pentacles. It's a new blessed beginning of you being happy in every area of your life. As above, so below. So your guides can't interfere in that moment, and you must click. It must click for you. You must make that judgment at this right moment to cross to the other side, where you are living in a new reality of living your wish fulfillment. It's like you don't see this coming. One day you will say, I woke up to see a new world that I never thought would happen for me. I woke up to see my whole life and existence change in this crazy way. Can you believe it? Can you believe that life can change in this way? And it's that experiencing a moment of magic. It's that very moment that you transcend a great wound that you have, because you have sensitivity here as well. It's the day and the moment you close an old chapter. Your spirit guides, this is an important from your spirit guides, are saying, in that moment, we cannot interfere. And you must be that warrior that does it, that takes yourself, goes through that challenge to the other side. Perfectionism and burnout shows me that you've done things in such a good way. I feel like your guides are commanding you for the great effort and strength and continuous work that you have done previously. Although they do see with burnout that if you're not careful, it could lead to great burnout. So since this is your important message, what's so important now is because with the Eight of Swords, the challenge is you might not see this moment when it comes, and you do want to seize that moment. Let's get some information about this moment and what you're guided to do when this moment does appear. Let's take a look at that. It's that energy of transmutation, where you must be the one to see beyond the situation in that moment when it does arise. And it's that moment where you make the right judgment, take the right decision, to be wise. And this is that closure to these old wounds. Seeing yourself do it like that will close that old chapter. And you don't need that old world anymore. You, with your own 2 feet, step into that new world. It will be one of those moments where you really are astonished. How can life change in a blink of an eye this way? Let's take a look at the rest of your cards and see the questions we've asked. What is this moment? And what is your balance during that moment? You've got the Six of Wands. Sorry, the challenges are swords. You've got the Six of Swords, and you see how she's got her hands on her head. It's the mind, the transition. Six of Swords is transition. It's the transition through the mind. It's a transition in the mind. It's not a specific action that you will take, although of course there are actions that you will take, but it's the mind. It's making the right judgment, you see. You've got the Eight of Brooms, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Someone, a master here, a craftsman, or a craftswoman. Calmly, yeah, I get a lot of ideas here. I'll tell you about it in a moment. Calmly preparing her tools. You've got the Six of Wands. That's the card of success. It happened. The birth happened. The dragon has birthed. Everyone's looking at it with admiration. Imagine seeing a dragon break out of an egg. That must be a magical moment. You've got the Fool card with the white heart. You've got the King of Pentacles, the Keeper of Boons, really having all of your wishes come true. A new beginning of you having the capability of making all of your wishes come true. Because once that births, you birth, the dragon births. It's a new beginning of powerful and huge manifestations in your life. And you've got the Hermit. So let's take a look at your guidance, the moment that you're guided to seize and how to seize it. This Six of Swords is flabbergasted, stunned at something. She's stunned at something. What is she stunned at? Maybe the guidebook can help us with this. I'm so curious. Hold on. First of all, you've got two sixes, the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords. And by accident, when I was looking for the Six, or obviously, when I was looking for the Six of Swords, the sixes came up before we take a look at all of the sixes in this deck, right? So the sixes say, the fives shook things up, and now the sixes calm things down. And so you've been going through a lot of challenges, and now you're going to transition to the energy of achievement, which, by the way, is the Six of Wands, right? So let's now get clues about the moment itself. Because I do see the Six of Challenges stunned at something. What does this say? Phew. Oh, she's going, phew. Right. Phew. That was a near escape. Far too close for comfort. Dwarves don't usually climb trees if they can help it. But this dwarf scaled the ash tree as nimbly as a squirrel when the wolves started chasing her. That's cool. It's like a situation that pushes you to do something outside of your comfort zone, right? There's no need for her to plan what to do next. Since she can't fight a pack of wolves, she needs to just wait them out. When they have lost interest in her, she can hurry home to a well-earned supper. This is so cool. I love this. When you are pursued by slavering wolves, I think that's how it's pronounced, slavering wolves, the wisest course is to get out of their reach as quickly as possible. This card suggests that you should consider such a strategic retreat. Perhaps an actual retreat away from home or work for a time. Give yourself a respite from strife.
I get that.
Rest, recover, and plan your next steps. In the future or at the moment, depending on how this reading resonates for you, you could be going through a challenge, a scary one that you feel will eat something up important for you, or you might feel it is going to harm you. If you for a second decide that you can't get out of your comfort zone to do something that you've always believed you couldn't do, then you will allow this situation to harm you. If you do, perhaps you will stay in that lesson with Chiron until you're able to heal these wounds or vulnerabilities, pains, and all of that, which is okay. Don't stress yourself. When you're ready, you'll pass to the other side. When you're not, it's not time. I feel that this, whether you're ready or not, depends on you. Your guide can't tell you. Nobody can tell you. Nobody can push you. And this is why this is 100% your choice. When you feel like you're so challenged, it's either the time where you push yourself and you say, I'm going to break out of these limiting beliefs, and I'm going to do what I've never done before. I'm going to watch how the people, perhaps why you got kin as well, I'm going to watch how they've done it, how they've climbed the tree, so to speak, and I'm I'm gonna watch them, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna push myself out of your comfort zone, and you will find in that moment that you were always able to do it. I mean, who would look at squirrels in that urgent moment? One that thought they couldn't climb a tree. Look at how the squirrels are doing it, and instantly imitate them and climb up the tree. Save yourself from danger. A few can say they can do that. So I'm seeing that the message that you have from your guides is that you can. 100% can. You have every skill and every power in you to save yourself from this situation. You've got it all. Whether you're going to jump into it to make it happen or not is 100% up to you. Nobody can interfere there. But if you do it, you would have proven yourself that you can do what it is that perhaps limited you before from doing. Maybe you've had difficulties and vulnerabilities and wounds and insecurities, and by going through it anyways, you teach your brain once and for all that you can do something like that, and forever that limiting belief will be broken. And this is the transition card that will help you go to the other side. Now, surprisingly, although there is urgency in this situation, like, yes, you do need to move quickly, but remember that experts with the Eight of Pentacles take time to prepare their tools, take time to make sure that everything is ready before they run off like that. And you can see the Eight of Pentacles is preparing her threads well, making sure that they don't waste her time later on trying to unknot every thread, right?
Calling
so
my attorney tomorrow.
preparation is key. Before you make that run, think well, strategize. That's what we've seen in the Six of Swords card, right? Strategize, think outside the box. Take the time to plan and prepare. When you see that dangerous moment approaching, this girl here is not going, oh no. This girl is going, whew, she's made it out. She had to wait a little bit, but she gets to enjoy her supper in peace. She deserves it. She deserves an awesome night. So what I'm seeing here is be patient, especially in the beginning. Don't rush right away. Preparation is key. Make sure that you've got a great plan. Make sure that you've thought outside of the box. Work hard. It's a time of being a warrior. It's a time to continue working towards your goal here. Towards getting out of this challenge, I would adjust my words to say. To getting out of this challenge. It's a time to work when this challenge appears. It's time to work hard, hard, hard to get the achievement that you want in your life. And you might think, what does this have to do with my dreams? Perhaps they've got everything to do with that, because as above, so below. You will see that reflection of your transcendence in your physical world. So take the time to prepare well, and then when it's time, make that home run, my dear pile number 3. Go for it, because your guides are saying, we can't talk to you then, in that moment at least, or to tell you anything about this whole moment of preparation. Doing it, this all depends on you. You're a divine being. Connect to your divine essence, your divine creativity, and you will fish it out. You will take it out. You don't need anyone to teach you that. You are that being. And prepare well. The key is preparation. You know, the 6 P's, proper preparation prevents, there are 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So it's really, sometimes you can put an hour preparing for something so that it takes you 10 minutes to actually do it, instead of spending days not going through it and trying to make it happen just because you didn't prepare it. So yeah, sometimes good preparation for an hour helps you actually do that task or that challenging situation 10 minutes in record time, rather than spending days and maybe even years.
You check the power box, babe?
Not just doing it, maybe not even reaching it. So yeah, key is preparation. Open your mind. It's a time to open your mind to that energy of the universe. You will be downloading so many ideas. You will have the vision to see beyond your physical world. Obviously, you're a psychic person, and you got the God Mercury here. You know that's direct communication right there. So use that power that you have of vision, and you will get a lot of good ideas. Prepare so well, and you will succeed. You will succeed. You will move to the other side. But once you do, this is a new beginning, a new adventure, one that you will love. The King of Brooms means you will be able to manifest and achieve everything that you want in your life with that new beginning. And you can see it here with the 10 of Pentacles, having everything that you want in your world. So reaching a pinnacle of one energy allows you to reach the pinnacle of another. The Hermit insists that you alone can do it. And although you can't see it now, my child, you're more than capable than stepping easily to the other side. Take that step, is what your guides are saying. And my dear pile number 3, you are a star. Believe in that, because this is the truth right now. And always, of course. Take that step, and you will succeed. This was a reading, my dear pile number 3. I wish you the best of luck in whatever endeavor this is. This definitely is a big reading. I know one when we see one, right? This is a big moment for you. I wish you the best of luck. You got this. I know you got this. Your guides are saying you got this. And if you enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up.
Today.
Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading.
I accidentally had it press the buttons. Elliot, please don't do that. Sir, please, please. You're just doing it to be annoying. There's no other reason that you're doing it. Especially with that mischievous smile on your face.
I'm sad we threw away my balloon.
Your balloon exploded, and that's why it got thrown away.
I know, but I'm sad it got thrown away though.
Well, if you weren't roughhousing and trying to annoy everybody with everything, then it probably wouldn't happen. But because you choose to go around intentionally being brutal to your stuff just to get a reaction out of the people around you. I don't know what to do. Better not step on this.
What?
Better not step on this.
Why?
This has my grandma's measuring spoons in it, and they're sacred.
I haven't stepped on it and I want to know why.
I just told you, they're sacred. Every single meal my grandmother ever made, she used those. So they have a lot of grandma power, and they're very special.
And she also used that cheese grater that's rusted.
Yes, and that's in here too. That rusty cheese grater, yes.
Can we like
That's
clean?
the first cheese grater I ever used in my entire life.
Can we get a cheese grater for my clay?
One day, sure.
And Mom,
Yeah.
they had those But as I was saying, Mom,
I'm listening, Elliot.
the thing, wait, what were we talking about? Oh,
I don't know, but you don't have to
The,
be right behind me. Oh, Jesus.
the, what are those things we were getting from my clay? Potato racers?
A potato ricer, yeah.
Guess what?
Mm,
They had them at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 and my dad didn't buy one.
okay, that's because he didn't understand what you wanted it or needed it
I
for.
told him,
Right,
and
but
he
that
still was like, no, I'm not buying
doesn't
it.
mean
You
anything.
need it for nothing.
Stop being like that. Stop talking like that. Stop mocking your father. You're too respectful of him. Don't talk like that.
Can
Do
we
not
go to the
disrespect
dollar
your dad.
and
That's
buy
not
one?
okay.
Can we go to the dollar and buy one?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I have like $1 in my purse, maybe 2. So maybe. Fuck, I'm getting so small that I'm gonna have to like make new holes in my purse again, but I can't do any more holes on my purse. This is as small as it fucking gets.
Alright.
Alright, now we're in business. Alright, okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna edit this, edit it a little bit. In the meantime, I'm just gonna wear it open. Let it roll. Aw, they're kid size. No way. Do these fit me? I said, aw, damn, they're kid sized, and then I put them on. And I was like, oh, wait. They look to my eye very tiny, but then when I put them on my head, they fit.
I see your eye.
Yeah, I get it, but they don't look like super tiny
Your
things. Just
eye is like bigger.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Please don't do that. Barely touched. Please don't poke
They can
someone's
barely-
eyeball.
How can they do this, Mom? On your face? Look.
I'm looking.
Look, you can. How come they do this on your face, but this on my face?
I don't know what you mean.
They stab my eyes when I turn them on. With
Well, that's because I put them on and made it so they didn't stab my eyes. I did it intentionally when I put them on.
I'm about to go back to using that.
You're not. We're leaving. I have to go check my account. So I got Mom's messages. It's just so crazy how, like, I could be working these muscles so much and they could get so big. Like, look at this. Look at this. But, like, then this. Gotta fill all that skin out. Damn, dude. Hey, man. I could put 2 fish in here.
What?
You know that's a sign of being ladylike in China or in some Asian, I can't remember exactly where, but you put a little goldfish right here, and however many goldfish you can hold, that's how ladylike you are.
Skinny. Actually, wait, do it again.
Look.
Actually, you can fit 5. Wait, let me show you. 3 in here, 2 in here.
Look at this light, it doesn't have it though.
Actually, you can fit 10 maybe.
Let me see what your hair, it's in the way. There we go.
You can
So
maybe
as
even
you can
fit
see,
more.
there's a significant, thanks money, trying to look, a significant amount of underdevelopment on this side. Like you can just see it so clearly now. Wow.
She's gonna kill the
Money.
tablet.
Stop! What are you doing?
Don't hit me.
I didn't, I pushed you.
pushed me.
I tried to stop what you were doing immediately. You're
How was I
freaking
crushing
heck
her?
would compel you
How was I crushing
to do that to her? Dude,
How was I crushing her?
what would compel you to do
But
that?
how was I crushing her? How?
I'm not going to talk physics with you because you're just being a contrarian
I'm not.
and argumentative.
How was
You
I
know what you did,
crushing
you know what you did, I know what you did, and that's all that matters. You don't have to fucking prove your case to nobody because it doesn't matter. What matters is what I saw, I know you did, and that was fucked up.
Oh,
What, got one.
these sunglasses reminded me of where did it go? I'm looking for that.
Holders. The what?
The little thing that you had.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear. CRs? Oh, that.
Yeah, and
I
I want
don't
you
know.
to tell them the story of it too.
No, I don't want to. I'm not trying to just find ways to talk shit about Roxanne.
Tell them. The
I'm not
story
trying
of
to
it.
find ways to talk shit
Yeah,
about
but
somebody.
tell them
No,
Tell
No.
them what happened.
I don't
to
need
it.
to.
If you're not,
I have a stone that was missing, and then 2.5 years it came back to me.
and
All that matters.
and our neighbor did.
Elliot
because she found
Marshall. You don't
Yeah.
have
And
to shit on
anyway,
anyone.
by the way, it lost all its
Come on,
coloring,
dude, where'd the jewel
and we
go?
also got our pack back.
There it is.
Hold out your wrist. This hurts.
It hurts, pinch. All right, let's.
Wait, now it won't hurt.
Remember, it got put on my wrist, and I forgot about it for like 3 hours, and then it just hit
Bro.
the circulation off my arm.
Mom,
Grab the water. Let's go.
I know how to know this is our pack.
Elliot, leave her alone. Do not put that on her. She's. Do not hit her. She's telling you she doesn't want
She
to.
just stabbed me.
Good. She's telling you. She's saying stop. Leave me alone.
Barely even touched her.
She's telling you stop. So when she
I didn't
scratched,
even mess with her.
when yes, you were gonna do the slap bracelet on her.
Yeah.
You literally were about to do it to her, and
Yeah.
then she got mad and she said no.
I barely.
And then you did it again after she had the opportunity to scratch you twice or 3 times, and that shouldn't have happened. She should only have the opportunity to scratch you once, because she scratches you and then you go, oh, obviously she doesn't want that right now. Open.
Okay, got it on finally. She doesn't even bother that there's a slap bracelet on her leg. There's literally a slap bracelet on her leg.
I need to think about some stuff that we need to grab in the
I got the
grocery store.
slap bracelet on, but I'm gonna take it
Take
off
it off
right
right
before we
now.
leave.
Take it off right now.
It looks
Thank you.
hilarious.
Take it
She
off
looks
right
so
now.
funny. Yeah, but Can I
She's
keep it on?
tried to tell you
She
she doesn't want it.
she didn't
And you
even
still
bother.
went and did it again anyway. Take it off of her.
I can't even get it off.
Ugh.
Okay, there we go. She lifted her
Thank
leg.
you.
This is the size of her ankle.
Alright.
It's
I need to get. I'm trying to think of what I need to get from the store. Can you please find your shoes? Don't put that on your neck, or I'll take it away and I'll throw it away. You are 9, not 5. You are 9, not 5. Please act your age.
This can get
Elliot,
to a
please
tall.
act your age.
My
Sir.
head. I'm trying to measure my face.
Okay. Go get your shoes. Let's go get your shoes on.
How big is my face?
Oh my god, dude.
But how
Look at
big
what's
is-
happening to this dread.
What?
Look in the mirror. Look. Look at what's happening here.
Yeah. Turn into a giant ball. How big is my head?
What the hell happened? Did you get like someone grab you and like noogie you yesterday?
No, not yesterday. We were here yesterday.
You were at a birthday party yesterday.
Oh,
sorry,
stop.
sorry. I'll get
Stop,
I'll
there's
get
an
the scissors.
ant.
I'm not gonna care about the ant. Nope, no. That's not what we're doing.
I want to
Uh-uh.
squish him before we get
I don't want to
away.
pull on. I don't want to hurt you. My sweet Jesus.
Get him. Ow, quick, he's
Move.
about to go on a crack.
Don't move.
Ow!
I
No,
don't
he's
care.
getting away.
Don't.
Ow! My head is sore.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I mean, if you would stop pulling away, then it would stop hurting. But every time I
I
get,
wasn't pulling away. and it kept
you
hurting.
start walking in the forward direction, it's gonna pull your hair.
Why is there mayonnaise on the ground?
It's not. It's yellow mustard, and it's an empty container. Do not step on it, just in case it's new.
It's not empty.
It's probably new and unopened.
It's cold.
It's not from the refrigerator because I left the refrigerator completely
No, I
empty.
mean it's cold.
Well, it probably is a jar with some fluid in it that spent some time overnight in this house.
No.
Unopened. All right, let's go.
I'm in the middle of trying to find an egg.
It's bad, dude. It looks like shit. See how you're pulling away?
Yeah, but
Hold on.
pull
I'm
it.
gonna cut it with the knife. Hold on.
Don't.
I'm cutting right between the two, so just don't move.
Ow!
Alright, hold on a second.
Ow!
I'm using the blade away from you and I literally wasn't even doing anything. Stop it. You're gonna make people think I'm fucking cutting you or something.
No,
Jesus
you're ripping
Christ.
my hair out.
I'm sorry, lady, but you have to take care of yourself a little bit. It's part of being a human
Stop.
adult. Right. Sorry, you have to take care of yourself.
Rip the whole thing
No,
out.
I didn't. I just was getting it separated. Your hair is a matted, absolute
What should I
fucking
put
nightmare.
this thing on? Money?
Where's my keys?
Can I put this on my...
For the 17th time in about 10
Second.
minutes. No! Leave her alone. Leave the cat alone. Leave her and him alone.
Yeah,
Go turn the generator off.
What if we lose our cat and we can't find her?
We won't. I need to get water too. Go out of the way, please. Go turn the generator off. I am going to grab the dog's water and I'm going to refill it, and then I'm going to get the dog's food and I'm
Yep.
going to fill it.
Mom, what
Go
if
turn the generator off, babe.
I'm in the middle of trying to say something?
But if you were in the middle of doing the generator before you started saying something.
I'm petting Money on the slap bracelet. Look,
Okay, but just
not on her.
leave her alone.
I really wish we could put it on her, because what if Money runs away, like, you know how we mistake...
Elliot, there's a
Another cat
reason
for
why she doesn't wear a collar, okay? It's not just because I don't have a collar for her. There's a reason she doesn't wear a collar.
So you have a collar for her.
No, I don't have a collar for her now. But I'm not gonna get one for her until she's an indoor cat. Outdoor cats should not wear collars because they could get snagged and caught on something. They could get hooked up into a tree and stuck somewhere.
It hangs.
If they're trying, because you know how cats go through narrow spaces a lot, like they squeeze their body through stuff. So if a cat squeezes their little body through something and their collar gets caught on something, it could cause them to get suffocated, choke, get stuck, whatever the case. So it's bad news there. So the reason that she's not wearing a collar, is because she is safer being able to maneuver free of any inhibitions.
Show them what we found when we got here. Why?
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I love
Bye.
you. We'll see you in I don't know, 40 minutes or something. We're gonna run out of time.